Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? Alright guys, today is the day when I'm gonna be feeding my plants. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm feeding my plants with. This is some sweet potato I'm growing here, and now I'm going and get compost from my compost pile, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing. Alright guys, so this is my compost pile, and as you see, I'm digging it out. This is just the end of it. If you go into the pile, you're gonna see a lot of worms, a lot of ants, a lot of insects just doing their jobs inside this thing. In this compost pile, all we had was grass, the tree limb, tree body, and all these things. And what happened, it started breaking down. So what we have here, we have 100% organic matter right on this ground right here. If you notice here, you're gonna see all kind of insect walking through all here. I'm not sure if you're seeing all walking through the whole. Look over here again, it just have insect everywhere, just taking itself and just do the job. So this is why I always talk about organic garden, and I always talk about not adding anything to your compost pile, and regardless, it's gonna break down regardless. Look here, we have bugs walking up all here, you see? You see here? We have bugs walking up here, walking up everywhere. All right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take out a few more, and I'm going to show you how I feed my potato and some of my plants. So let me dig out a couple. I want to be careful. You see, look at worm right here. I want to be careful, because when you're not be careful, sometimes you damage a lot of the worms. You see, look, one right up inside here. So I don't want to damage the worm, so I got to be, you see, look at next one wiggling coming there. You see what I'm saying? This is the thing with when I'm dealing with my compost pile and when I dig in my soil. I got to be so careful and skeptical in how I'm doing it, because I do not want to damage, kill the earthworm and the bacteria and the pests that create this beautiful compost. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want, these pests is very important to our soil and our garden. So you don't want to damage them. Let me show you what I'm doing here. All right. So this is my potato. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going and feed my potato now. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to just spread them all around. Some of them ain't breakdown as yet, but that's okay. All that going to come in for next spring. But the thing about these leaf and pine straw, while they're breaking down, they add nutrients to your soil. So not because they didn't break down, it's still adding nutrients to your soil. The organic matter is very important, because guess what? The earthworms thrive from the organic matter. The earthworm love the organic matter. So the more organic matter you add to your garden, is the more you're gonna attract the earthworms. We have a lot of insects that do really well in our garden, but because of lack of information, we don't know, and what we do, we try to get rid of them instead of protect them. So, feeding my potato plant, and you see what I feed my plants with? Organic matter. I do not add no type of fertilizer to these plants. The only how I add fertilizer is if I make the fertilizer. Okay? So just like this, guys. Oh, Just like this, we feed our potato plant. All right. So now this potato plant is good until harvest time. All right. So let's go again. All right. You see worm. You see that? Look at next big one right there. See? You see? You don't want to kill these things. You want them to stay alive. You see? You want to make sure you keep them alive. You see? You have to keep them alive. Let me put that back up inside there. All right. Let's go feed some plants, guys. All right. So in this little area, we have ginger, we have pigeon peas, we have mint, we have all different type of plant. Right? So now, we're going to feed them. So all I do, I take it and I sprinkle it around them. Listen me guys, you'll be surprised. You see, worm, you'll be surprised how these plants shoot up. This thing is really rich right here. It might look like it ain't break down, but oh yes, some of them is fully well break down. And because of that, it's gonna make sure these plants do really well. That's all we do, guys. We don't need to add anything, and we're gonna show you the results too. We're gonna make sure we show you the result from what I'm doing here. Okay, let's go for one more chip because I just want to show you guys what I'm actually doing and how I do it. Right? So let's go again. Guys, this is some rich stuff right here. You see, this is the pine cone. A lot of people say they don't break down. They do, but they just take a long time. Pine straw break down, but it just take a lot of time. And the thing about it with pine straw, it adds to the soil while it's breaking down. All right, so this, guys, you see worm? You don't want to damage these worms. So yes, guys, look at this. This is 100% organic, and it's full of nutrients. It's full of organic matter. This will do wonders for your garden. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so once I feed these plants don't indicate to me already that they're growing. So I give them this dose of manure. I will give them a small dose when I know they are almost ready to start pushing ginger or start pushing food. This is what we call 100% organic. This is why we talk about growing organic food, because we maintain what we're doing and what we're talking about. We show the people what we're doing and what we're talking about. This is real. This is 100% real. We show our project, the way we do it, the way we plant, what we use, and the result. Look at this thing. This thing is super rich, and we feed in the soil our compost to the plant. Alright guys, don't want to make the video any longer, but at least you see what we do, how we do it. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe and share. 100% organic. Peace.